Hey guys, so I'm going to be doing a Christmas makeup tutorial today using all affordable products. So no high-end stuff, no indie brands, nothing expensive. I'm going to start by moisturizing my lips with my good old Wet n Wild lip treatment. Remember this? I used to use this every single day, and I haven't used it lately. And it wasn't so much that I didn't like it anymore, why I stopped using it. It was just because I jumped on the lip oil train, and once I started using the lip oils, then I didn't want to stop. Okay, this is going to be a full face tutorial, so anytime you want to jump ahead, you can just kind of advance it if you're not interested in that section. But the first thing I always do after I moisturize my lips is take my NYX Pro Fix Stick. This is a correcting concealer. This is the shade Pink. This is amazing at covering up all your imperfections if you have fair skin. If you don't have fair skin, then this probably won't work for you, but the pink color is fantastic. I used to use the Lottie London one, but this I think is even better. This is a brand new product from NYX. So any red marks, just dab it on. Any discoloration, anything covers it all. I think it's so funny that people use those freckle pens because I cover my freckles up. I don't like them. Okay, and this is the brush. This is a Sephora concealer brush, and this is the brush that I use to blend everything in. Yeah, I wanted to give you an alternative makeup tutorial as opposed to the one that I already posted, because that other one I used that Lacura palette, and I know not everybody is going to be getting those palettes, so I wanted to give you a tutorial using something um, that was easier to find in terms of the eyeshadow product. Okay, so the next product I'm going to use is the CoverGirl Simply Ageless Skin Perfector Essence in the shade Light. And somebody had left a comment saying that they thought I should use my fingers to apply this. You can't use your fingers because, see, what this product is it's little beads of pigment. So there isn't any way you'd be able to blend this without it making a big mess unless you used a brush. I'll show you what I mean. This is the brush that I've been using. So see, it has little beads of pigment, and when you blend this into your skin, the beads burst, and then, you have to blend it in. So if you tried to use your fingers, yeah, that would be a big mess. So I tried to explain it in the comment section as best I could, but it's easier just to show you what I mean. This is like a skincare product combined with a foundation. Yeah, it's like a serum foundation. It's great for winter. I don't know, it might be like too much intense moisture for summer, or, you know, any time that you had any high moisture content. So I'm just blending right over that corrector areas that I did. So the coverage on this is actually not bad. It's just I like my skin to look as flawless as possible. So I do another foundation on top of this one. But first, I'm going to use Lacura Bold Cover Concealer. And this is another one of those products from Aldi. I think this is actually a very good concealer. The only thing I don't like is it's very heavily fragranced. So that's not good because fragrance can cause irritation. So I don't know why they do that, but this is supposed to be a dupe for a Tarte Shape Tape. I'm just going to take my concealer brush and blend that in. I find it blends better with the larger brush. All right, so now I'm going to go into my second foundation. And I've been using the CoverGirl and Olay Simply Ageless foundation in the shade Creamy Natural. So another very moisturizing concealer. Go in with the same brush and just buff that right over the other. But see the difference that makes in terms of coverage, because the other one is very, very thin, sheer light coverage, which, you know, some people want, but my skin is not that great. I have a lot of acne scarring from when I was a teenager, and, you know, uneven skin tone. I just want it to look as flawless as possible. Now, I have not been using any powder at all, because my skin has been very dry, so the powder is irritating. And I think it actually looks fine without the powder, because there's enough coverage going on with these two foundations that I almost don't need to set everything with powder. Okay. And the next thing that I normally do is I go in with the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer in the shade Tan Lines. And this is actually a contour brush. But I do have somewhere the brush that, the putty brush. What the heck did I do with that? I don't see it. So I don't know what I did with it, but so I'm just going to go right on the perimeter of my face. This product just melts into your skin. It's really nice. Right along the jawline. I haven't been doing contour at all. I've just been doing this bronzer. But see, it's very subtle, but it gives me some color and contour and definition all in one. For a blush, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Halo Glow Blush Beauty Wand in the shade Rose You Slay. And the reason why I'm using this and not one of the new camo blushes is because I thought this particular color would go better with the makeup look that I'm doing today. I probably will end up getting more of those camo blushes. I do have one other one coming very soon, but yeah, I really like those blushes, so I'm probably going to end up getting more colors. These are nice too, though. These are very nice too. Okay, and now the e.l.f. Halo Glow Highlight Beauty Wand in the shade Champagne. And I'm just going to do one dot right at the top of my cheekbone. And I'm going to use my pinky to blend that to try to get as precise as possible. And now, why not use a brush? I don't know. I feel like sometimes your fingers melt the makeup into your skin better. Next thing I'm going to do is, I saw this in one of my makeup drawers the other day, and I thought, you know what? This is the e.l.f. Putty Color Correcting Eye Brightener. I'm going to try using this as an eyeshadow primer. And what is the shade on this? Had to really, really look. Fair. The shade, this is in the shade Fair. So it's just, it's their version of the color corrector. Let's see, what brush do I want to use? This is one of the brushes that came with the Lacura palettes. So I'm just going to pick some of that up, and I'm going to use it as an eyeshadow primer. It's good to try, you know, to multi-purpose your products sometimes and see if they work for something other than what they were intended to be used for. But because of the texture of this, And the color, I thought this might make a really good eye primer. Because otherwise it's just going to sit there, because that NYX corrector is amazing and I cannot imagine choosing anything other than that. I was even putting that on my eyes to cancel out redness and then putting like a regular concealer on top of that. But yeah, I just want to try this because this will color correct and the texture of it might be very good for grabbing shadows. We shall see. Because it's kind of tacky. All right, now speaking of eyeshadows, I thought this palette would be perfect to do a Christmas look. I just picked this up recently. It's another one of the Maybelline shadow blocks. These are so underrated. I don't understand why I never see anybody talk about these. Wait till you see how beautiful this is. This one is 26th and Madison Avenue is the name of it, but wait until you see how gorgeous these shades are. So the top highlighter shade is just like a cream color, and it's looks like it's a satin finish. And then the lid shade is it's it's like a gold, but it has flecks of green, I think, in there. It's stunning. And then the last shade is like a hunter green, maybe a muted hunter green. So I thought this would just be the perfect thing to use to do a Christmas look. All right, let's start with that gorgeous lid shade. Okay, so for a brush, trying to find a shader brush in here. I'm just going to use this. I don't see a shader brush. I seem to be missing some of my brushes right now. I'm not sure why. Okay, so I'm just picking up some of that. This is very, very light reflective, this shade. It's really picking up the light from my studio lights here. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, I'm just picking up a little more. Can you see how reflective that is? Yeah, the thing I really like about these Maybelline shadow blocks is it takes all the guesswork out of it if you just don't want to have to think about what's going to go with what, because it's pretty obvious the way it's laid out, how it's intended to be used. The quality of the shadows are very nice. They're very beautiful. I like the color stories. I have, I think, 3 out of the 5 now. Yeah, I just keep going back and getting more and more and more. I really like them. But yeah, I never see anybody talk about these. And I think the quality of these is excellent. The only thing I can think of why somebody might not get them is you don't really get a lot of product for what you're paying. But all makeup is so expensive now that I don't see that as much of an issue. All right, let's go into that gorgeous Christmas green color now. Okay, let's take this crease brush and pick some of that up and put that in the crease. Very pigmented. Almost too pigmented. Yeah, this is going to be a chore to blend this out now. Okay, I'm going to also dab some in the outer part of the lid just for some definition. Maybe I can blend it down from the crease to try to disperse some of that color. Okay, I'm going to need another brush, a slightly fluffier brush, and try to blend out these edges here and soften that up. Okay, I'm going to take another brush, a small clean brush, and we're going to switch to the highlight shade on top there. It's like a satiny cream shade. And I'm going to dust that right along the brow bone and just take what's left on the brush and go right in the inner corner. Okay, now I'm going to grab a small pencil brush and we're going to go back into the lid shade. And I'm going to take that along the lower lash line. And you won't be able to see that well because it's just, it's very light and reflective. So next, I'm going to take this L'Oreal Infallible Pro Last eyeliner in Burgundy, and I'm going to put that on the waterline because, Christmas, red and green, traditional Christmas colors. Yeah, red, green, and gold. We're just doing one eye at a time here, so. Let me grab that crease brush and just blend that crease just a little bit more. Okay, that's better. Curling the lashes. And for mascara today, I'm going to use L'Oreal Panorama. I bought this, I said I liked it, and then I started trying other new things and haven't shown it in a video since, but it is a very good mascara and deserves its time in the spotlight. Doesn't deserve to just be sitting in a drawer not being used. I just happened to buy a lot of mascaras at the same time. See? Very, very nice. Like you can actually see my lashes even from this distance. And there's not that many mascaras that you'd be able to say that about. All right, let me play catch up with the other eye and do my brows off camera because that's boring watching somebody do their brows. And we'll come back and we'll do a festive holiday lip. Okay, so eyes and brows are done, and I really like the way this turned out. These are so underrated. I think that's really pretty and perfect for Christmas. Okay, now on my lips, I'm gonna start by using the e.l.f. Cream Glide Lip Liner in Red Receipt. And I'm just gonna line my lips. And when I placed my NYX order, they sent me a free sample of the Smooth Whip Matte Lip Cream. And what is the shade? The shade is called Cherry Cream. I've never tried this product before, so I figured this was a good time to try since I was going after a red lip for Christmas. Applies nicely. It is very smooth, like the title. I love these little miniature versions of things. Smooth Whip Matte Lip Cream. Yep, that's Christmas red, all right. Okay, so that is the Christmas makeup look using all affordable products, and I hope you enjoyed that, and thanks so much for watching.